A company of Rangers arrives at the Army training facilities in Yakima, Washington. Here they will conduct a live fire assault against a simulated enemy training camp. The use of live ammunition creates as realistic and potentially dangerous a training situation as possible. This is as close to combat as it gets. This is the climax of their training. Before the live fire mission, Rangers work on an insertion technique called fast roping. From an assault helicopter hovering 90 feet off the ground, they slide down a thick rope as fast as they can to insert into an enemy area. The technique requires a lot of practice, because a practiced grip is the only thing that separates a fast slide from a free fall. And if you don't get out of the way after you've hit the ground, you're more than likely to find yourself a cushion for the next Ranger. Since Rangers so often conduct their missions at night, all daylight exercises are repeated at night. More rehearsals. A platoon practices for the live fire mission by laying out markers on the ground in the same shape as a building they will assault the next day. They train entering rooms and hallways by following markings on the ground as if they were walls.
Let's go. I got long. And open door on left. Okay, deep clear. One left, one. Open door left. I got long security. Right, cube green. Okay. Go. Second, long.
Rangers train for every contingency. Training for casualties, they prepare the wounded for evacuation in a litter sled. Before the live fire mission, the Ranger Company will rehearse the mission using blank rounds. This is their final preparation for the raid on the enemy training camp. As the Rangers land and take up their assault positions, a barrage of mortar and helicopter fire prepares the objective for the assault. A breach is created by blowing a charge situated next to the enemy's fence lines, allowing the 1st platoon to advance on buildings 1 and 2. As these buildings are cleared from within, suppressive fire is directed onto the bunker and other enemy-held buildings. Then they too are assaulted. All the while, Ranger air and ground support lay constant fire on every portion of the camp still held by enemy troops. With the bunker cleared, the Rangers suppress and clear the last buildings and fighting positions within the camp. They take up defensive positions to cover the evacuation of their wounded. Another standard Ranger procedure is the after-action review. After the assault rehearsal, Rangers review the exercise with their leader or commanding officer. This ensures that all important experiences and information are shared, that all questions are answered, that any necessary changes in plans are made.
Okay, then that went well.
You gotta suppress. I had 3 extra guys, sir, and we can bring them up.
UH-60 high in the sky.
UH-60 high in the sky.
These are the whips that snivel and cry.
These are the whips that snivel and cry.
Stand up, snap him, slide down the rope.
Stand up, snap him, slide down the rope.
Yeah, an air assault troop ain't nothing but a joke.
An air assault trooper ain't nothing but a joke.
Can be,
wants to be,
like me,
Airborne,
airborne, Ranger,
Infantry.